Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have a very exciting video. I am doing a collaboration with my friend Tanya of Bits and Bags. Now we have collaborated before in the past, and she came up with this amazing idea and this collaboration, and I am super excited to do it with her. Now once you watch my video, go over to Tanya's and watch her video. The name of our collaboration is 5 Luxury Items I Love but Never Have Purchased. I thought that was a really interesting topic, and we talked about it quite a bit, and I've actually thought about doing a video something like this in the past, but I just never got around to it. So when Tanya asked me to do this video, I said absolutely. So I want to tag a few of my friends. I will list you in the description box, and if you are interested in doing it, it's not really a tag video, it's just a collaboration. But she asked me if I would be interested in tagging a few people, and I said yes I would. So I'm going to tag Autumn Beckman, Winnie, Gwenny, Maddie, and Irene. So I'm going to list you guys in the description box, and if you're interested in doing this video, I would love to know about it, and you can tag some of your friends. So let's go ahead and get started with the video. Okay, so I did have to make notes for this video, so I'll be looking down quite a bit. So again, the name of this collaboration with Tanya, and don't forget to go over to her channel and subscribe. I will list it in the description box below. I've always wanted to do that. 3 years on YouTube, and I've never done this. Okay, so 5 luxury items I love, but I've never purchased. Okay, so number 1, I'm going to start out with shoes. I do have luxury shoes. I mostly stick with Louis Vuitton and Gucci. And let's see, I do have a couple of Valentinos, but I absolutely love just a classic heel, a Christian Louboutin. Now, I know there's different heel sizes. I'm not real familiar with them, but I love the way they look. I love the red bottom. I just love them. I think they're iconic. They're sexy. They're gorgeous. And I don't know why I have never actually purchased a pair. Hopefully, maybe one day I'll just order a classic black pair. I've heard that they're uncomfortable, but I would have to try that for myself. But if I did order a pair, it would have to be maybe a 2-inch heel. And like I said, I can't really speak about the specifics of I can't speak about the specifics of these shoes because I don't really know a lot about them. But I have always loved the Christian Louboutin shoes. I think they're just absolutely iconic, sexy, and if you're gonna buy a black pump, I think that is the black pump to buy. So also, I love Manolo Blahniks. Now, they're pricey, and I don't know why I've never bought a pair. That's probably why. But I love them, and I've always thought maybe I could go on Joma Shop or somewhere like that and maybe score a pair half off, something like that. But I don't know why I've never bought either one of these 2 pair of shoes, because they are 2 of the shoes that I find just absolutely gorgeous. And I think that even though I don't dress up a lot, you know, I do at times, you know, if I have a specific place to go, I do dress in a more classic way, but that's not my everyday way of dressing. Like, you know, I'm usually dressed like now. I just have on this long maxi, kind of a boho dress, and boho is really my style unless I'm going somewhere specific, like a wedding or a party, and then sometimes I will kind of class it up a bit. But I just love, number 1, the Christian Louboutin and the Manolo Blahniks, but the price, that's a big part of it, you guys. But I have spent a lot of money on other shoes, just not these 2 specific pair. But if I had to say the number 1 out of the 2 pair, it would be the Christian Louboutin, you know, if I could walk in them. So maybe one day I will purchase a pair, but I've always loved these and I've never purchased them. Oh, and have you guys checked out the eye candy right here? I haven't carried her yet. I'm gonna move my stuff into that bag, but I just thought I'd put her there. I'm just still over the moon about it. All right, so the number 2 choice is designer luggage. Rolling suitcases and keep-alls. I think they're gorgeous. I've always loved them, but I've never purchased them. The closest thing that I ever came to was a Toomey, a rolling Toomey. And it's the size that you can take it on the plane, unless you get up there to the gate and they say, we're gonna have to check your bag. Well, that's exactly what happened to me and Keith. So we had just gotten our Toomeys, and I think they were about $1,000 each, which is a lot of money for a suitcase. But you know, we thought, oh, it'll be okay. We just won't check them. Well, yeah, they took them, and I was so mad, you guys. I can't remember where we went. Was it Greece? I want to say it was. But anyway, they took our suitcases, and I was so mad, and Keith's like, don't let it ruin your trip. It's just a suitcase. It'll probably be okay because, you know, they just took it from here. No, it was not okay. I'm not kidding. I had a big black gash. It really wasn't a gash. It was kind of an indented mark. I don't know what it was, you guys. They ruined my Toomey. And up until then, all the years that Keith and I have been together and traveled and all the places I've went, I've always just bought suitcases at like TJ Maxx, you know, or places like that. I think one time I got this red velvet, kind of red suede suitcase at Sears. And actually I carried that quite a few years. But anyway, they ruined my Toomey roll-on. And so I told Keith, never again will I ever spend money on an expensive suitcase. I love them. I look at them at the airport, you know, when somebody is, you know, strolling through, flexing through the airport. And I love the keep-alls. But I've really thought about buying a keep-all, and my daughter's like, I can't believe that you have never bought a keep-all. And I said, I just don't want one. I don't think I could handle it. And that was even before they ruined my Toomey. And that was just awful, you guys. I'm still not over it. But anyway, I don't think I could, for one thing, I think the keep-alls would be really heavy, especially the way I, you know, pack. I have to take a lot of stuff with me when I pack, and carrying a big heavy keep-all through the airport does not sound like fun. And I just don't think that makes sense for me. And also, even on a road trip, if we had to go in to a restaurant and I had to worry about it, I don't know. I don't need that kind of stress in my life. I just usually use Vera Bradley for traveling because it's so lightweight. I love Vera Bradley. I love the patterns, and it's worry-free, you guys, and they're lightweight. So no, I have always absolutely loved luxury luggage. I think they're gorgeous. I think if I could be guaranteed that they would never take my roll-on Louis Vuitton, and I wouldn't get the one with the vachetta. I would probably get a black one. If I could be guaranteed that that would never happen, then and only then would I buy one. But that's not going to happen either. So I just always knew that wasn't for me. And really, oddly enough, Keith was the one that really wanted the Toomey luggage. And Toomey is really durable. But you guys, those bag handlers, they will do a number on the most durable luggage. So without rambling, number 2, designer luggage, rolling suitcases, and keep-alls. Never, never, never have I purchased them, but I've always admired them. I think they're just absolutely beautiful. Oh, and Tanya, thank you so much for asking me to do this collaboration with you. I've really enjoyed, you know, writing my notes and thinking about all this, because I have honestly thought about doing something like this in the past, and I'm sure there probably have been videos like this done, but not with me and Tanya. So as I said, I do want to remind you guys to subscribe to her, to watch her video, and also just anybody that wants to do this. It's just so much fun. I've never actually done a tag video, so I'm not going to call this a tag video. All right, so number 3, ready to wear. Now, I have a few things to say about that. Ready to wear clothing, tops, skirts, and things like that. Okay, I am going to exclude jackets because now I've never bought any of it before. I've always admired it. I've never bought any ready to wear. I have a Fendi cape, so I don't know if that's ready to wear, but I would love some luxury jackets, like a Gucci jacket. There was this Gucci blazer that I saw not long ago, and I thought that's less than a handbag. I don't need so many handbags, and I am trying to, you know, buy other things besides just handbags. I'm going to exclude all jackets out of this, so I don't know if that's cheating or not, but I mean like tops and skirts. Now, I might buy some shorts. I don't know. It would just depend on the price, but I've just never gone there yet. I feel like with luxury, you start out with maybe a starter piece, kind of something like this, or a Neverfull. You don't usually, when you start buying luxury, you don't usually just like go to Hermes and buy a Birkin, even if you could. You know, even if you could, which you can't, but even if you could, that's not usually the way we get started with luxury. So you usually, you know, buy something smaller, maybe a key ring or something like that, and you kind of work your way up. And the way I started out with luxury, I started out with a handbag, and my husband bought it for me. And for 10 years, honestly, I mean, I've always said that Louis Vuitton was my #1 love. Not anymore because of the direction they're going in, but that I'm getting off topic here. But I, for almost 10 years, almost exclusively bought Louis Vuitton. And I did buy a Burberry bag during that time. I can't really think of much other luxury that I purchased during my first 10 years of being a luxury lover, but I would kind of look through the clothing and I would think, no way would I ever spend that, you know. And even to this day, like, I would not go there. I always say I'm not a fashionista. I'm not the most stylish person in the world. Some people say, oh yes you are, but I'm not. And you guys know that I will carry my Birkin and wear a sundress from Walmart or Target and some flip-flops. That's my style. It's always been my style. I'm not saying I don't like nice things, but for me to go like to Louis Vuitton and buy a, I don't even know how much they cost. Let's say $800 top. That's not gonna happen. You know, I've seen other YouTubers and things like that, and I think they're beautiful, but that's just not gonna happen for me. I'm not going to go there. I admire it. I think it's beautiful, but I'm not going to go there. You know, like I said, the only thing that I would like to do, I would love to have a Louis Vuitton denim jacket. My friend Bobby, Bobster92, he's got several and I love them. And yeah, I would definitely go there, and maybe I will at some point. But you know, we kind of inch our way up the luxury ladder and kind of branch out after a while. And it literally took me 10 years to start branching out. And you know, but I'm still not to the point, and I'm telling you, I never would be. I mean, if I had a gazillion dollars, I just don't think, it's just not my style. I'm a hippie at heart. I'm a boho kind of girl, and I like boho stuff, but at the same time, I'm also a big klutz, and I would probably, you know, go to take a drink of something and ruin my top or pick it. You know, no, I don't, again, I don't need that kind of stress in my life. I don't need to be worried about pulling a string, like having an expensive sweater on and, you know, making a big pull mark on it. No, 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 no. I can't handle it. Can't handle that kind of stress. So I do admire, you know, ready to wear luxury clothes. I think they're gorgeous, but I've never went there. I've never really thought about going there other than jackets. Jackets. I love jackets, and I have a thing about coats and jackets anyway. So maybe this year, I don't know. I don't really plan to, but I'm just saying, if I ever went there in any way, that's the only exception to this rule here. And I also do love luxury socks. I have a few pair, and I love, this year I'm planning on getting some Gucci tights because I like to dress in monochromatic styles with some Gucci tights, and bam, I think that would look good. But ready to wear? No, not going there. All right, I was looking back at some of that last footage that I just filmed. I'm probably saying your name wrong, right? Is it Tanya? It's not Tanya. I apologize. Tanya, I believe it's Tanya. All right, so number 4. Chanel classic flaps. Okay, you guys. Last year I was saying, or was it year before last? I was saying, oh, when I go to Greece, I'm going to go to Athens to the Chanel store and get a jumbo. And at the time I was saying all that, I really meant it. And that's been about, I don't know, 25 price hikes ago. I mean, I don't remember what they were at that point. I think they were around the $5,500 mark. And that's a lot of money, you guys. That's insanity. But now it's beyond insanity. I can't even fathom paying $800 for a Chanel classic flap, or $8,000 for a Chanel jumbo. No. I love Chanel, you guys. You know I have been growing my collection, as I said that I plan to, and I wanted classic flaps, and I still would love to have a classic flap, but I haven't really actively searched for good pricing on them. But as far as to waltz into a Chanel store and say, yeah, I'm here to buy a jumbo. No, I'm not going to do that. I mean, I would just have to buy it pre-loved from someone at a pretty decent price, because before I spend $8,000, I'm going to save up a little bit more and get Hermes. So that's just the way I feel about that. So I love the Chanel classic. I can't even say it, you guys. I love the Chanel classic flaps. Love them. I'm not really a classic girl, but I like classic bags. I like to mix it with things like I have on now. I love them. I think they're so pretty and structured and classic. Everything about them I love, except the price. So, unless I ever find one at a really good price, I probably will never have one. Unless somebody sends me one. Unless, somebody wants to send me one, Lisa. But anyway, yeah, I love them, I admire them, but I can't go there, and it's really because of the price, especially the new bags. And also, they say the quality is not what it once was. What else is new? That's with every brand, you guys. So, but it's basically the price that throws me off there. The Chanel bags that I have purchased all of them pre-loved, and I've gotten, I feel like, really good fair deals. Not great deals, but really good deals. But, to go upwards toward $8,000, that's just not going to happen. Okay, number 5 in my category is scarves. Luxury scarves. I love them. I'm not really a scarf person. Like, I only wear them to be warm. I don't really wear them for styling purposes because they really get on my nerves, and I kind of have a short neck, you guys. I feel like I'm being strangled. I love them, and I've looked at them in the boutiques, but I've never actually purchased them, probably because I have purchased scarves that look much like them at much cheaper prices, and I have nothing against any of that, but it's not even the pricing. I think that I love those shine shawls. I think they're gorgeous, but I've heard that they pick so easily And like I said, I'm a klutz, and I would pick it the very first day I wore it. My ring or bracelet or something would get a hold of it. My battery went dead. Oh, that just drives me nuts. Okay, so as I was saying, I would probably wear it the very first time and get a massive pick. So for that reason, and that reason alone, I've never really purchased a luxury scarf. I do have that Fendi shawl, you guys, that's wool, and it is amazing. So, you know, I love shawls and I love wraps. And I would love to have a Louis Vuitton scarf. I'm not saying I never will. I'm just saying that it's a luxury item that I love, that I've never purchased, and that's really the reason why. So, I don't know, you guys. Those of you that have the Shine shawl, tell me in the comments below, what do you think about it? Does it pick as easily as what they say? I mean, are they worth it? What do you think about them? Because I do think they're absolutely beautiful, and I just think that, yeah, I just know how I am. I can't handle it, you guys. If I get one little thing on me, and I would just die. I would do, like, every time I put it on, I would be looking at the pic and probably make it worse. All right, you guys, so that's my 5 luxury items that I love, but I've never purchased. My categories. Now, there is a video that I have on my agenda that I've been thinking about filming, and it's luxury bags that I love, but I've never purchased them and why. So that is on my agenda, and it's much like this, you know, but this is like, you know, items, you know, so. Okay, you guys, sometimes I try to be really serious on my videos, and it takes a lot out of me to be serious for very long. But because I'm collaborating with such a lovely, lovely lady as Tanya, and I love you, Tanya, you're just amazing. I'm trying to put on, you know, a nice, you know, I'm trying to put my best foot forward, so to speak. But anyway, I really enjoyed doing this collaboration, Tanya. So yeah, you guys check the description box below if you're interested in doing it. Like I said, it's not a tag. It's just inviting you guys to share in on the fun, because I found this a lot of fun to go through. There's probably more that I could have added. We thought about doing 10 items, but we stopped it at 5. And yeah, so like I said, these are items that I've never purchased, but I'm not saying I never will. But I can pretty much say I'll never spend $8,000 on a jumbo, and I'll never spend, you know, $1,000, $1,300 on a white blouse at Louis Vuitton. No, that's insanity, you guys. So anyway, go over to Tanya's channel, check her video out, and I will see you guys again in a couple of days. Bye-bye. Peace.